Dear friends, Corona pandemic has almost paralyzed our life, and we are now discussing on how to handle children so that all their energies can be converted into great potentials and they can become great personalities. Children are full of physical energy. You know what? Right from birth until children turn 12 years, they have a lot of physical energy, and every physical movement gives them a tremendous happiness. Children love to move. Children love to walk and run and romp around and have fun and frolic. That's the nature of children. Friends, this is a tremendous physical energy. Children get energy from food, water, and above all, from air. They get a lot of energy from the atmosphere, and this energy, if understood and utilized properly, can become great intellectual energy. This is the basic energy that children have, which has to be properly channelized. Friends, those children who are able to be physically active can also handle their emotions, their intelligence, and all these types of energies. If physical energy is not properly handled, they can end up becoming very aggressive, they can become destructive to themselves and others. Friends, physical energy has to be understood properly these days. Now children are housebound. Just by getting into mobiles, just by getting into social media, their physical energy cannot be transformed into higher levels of energy. How to handle our children that have high level physical energy, and how to convert this physical energy to higher forms? Friends, a good example for this is one famous Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger was born in Austria. At the age of 11, his family moved over to the US. His mother tongue was German, and he had to learn English. When he went to the school, he had a very strong German accent, and he was teased and bullied by his classmates. He would go home really feeling discouraged, feeling despondent. But he had a very loving mom, very understanding mom. Mom kept on encouraging Arnold. At some point, when he felt so frustrated because of his language and communication, mom said, "Son, you have a good physique, right? You develop a good physique. You can become a bodybuilder. You don't require a good language in order to build up your body." That's what Arnold did. Friends, at the age of 15, he started doing his bodybuilding. Even at the age of 20, within 5 years, he was able to become Mr. Universe. Since he was able to channelize his physical energy, after becoming Mr. Universe, he was able to convert this energy into creative energy. He became an actor, and he entered Hollywood and made very successful movies. And then he was able to convert this energy into greater achievement. He entered politics, he became the governor of California, and he was able to impress this entire world. So Arnold is a good example of how somebody can tap their physical energy, convert it into higher forms of energy, and accomplish great things. Friends, these days, even though your children are housebound, can you encourage physical activities? If Nick Vujicic could keep himself very busy inside the house, your children who have good arms and legs can use this energy positively. Friends, when children are housebound, there are few activities that can make them physically active. Dance is an excellent form of physical activity that can not only balance their physical energy. It can also boost their emotions and balance their emotions. Friends, children nowadays are exposed to so much of dancing. So why don't you encourage dancing at home? It's a creative form of converting physical energy into higher forms. Friends, there's another tool that's very handy these days. Brain gym. If you go to YouTube and type brain gym, there are tons of material on brain gym that are extremely good for your children. There are different lobes in our brain, and brain gym can stimulate all these lobes. So brain gyms are good for your children. They are great fun activity. They are also good for adults, grown-ups. I'm sure your teenagers also would love brain gyms. There are different types of brain gyms, and let them choose the ones they like the most, and they can become highly creative and productive. Friends, once children are tired of dancing and tired of brain gym, there is a third activity that can keep them really busy, and it can also process their physical energy. Friends, a small room is not good for walking, but nowadays there is a new form of walking that is becoming more prominent. Friends, why don't you try this out? Even in a small room, on the floor, you can draw a little form like 8 on the floor. If children are able to walk in this form, 8, friends, that can balance their left energy and right energy, and they can become emotionally balanced, intellectually balanced, and physically balanced. So balancing these energy is a good way to become healthy and to lead a robust life. Try other physical activities that are possible within the house, and sure, your children will become great personalities in the future. Thank you.